Hi everybody, this is Laura Cowan, Lorelei, author. Welcome to my little basement studio. I'm putting together some spots where I can do videos, though it's nothing fancy yet, except for my Jan swords. They're not sharp, but they are real. I love Kung Fu and Tai Chi sword. This is kind of my little dojo area in the basement, and I've got a couple of my books here from the Murder of Crows series. Um, I was just having a ton of fun, and I wanted to share it with you. Um, One of the challenges of being forced into a particular set of decisions in business by a health problem is that you kind of go about it backwards. So I had all of this mentorship in the tech space, which I'm very grateful for as a journalist and an entrepreneur, and then didn't really know how to make use of it because most of that is applied to tech, or if I did apply it to media, um, a lot of the mentorship or the funding resources aren't there. So I knew I'd have to bootstrap something. And then I ended up with this hybrid business where I have a vacation rental house in Muskegon, Michigan, called Silversides House. You can find it on Vrbo or most listing sites. And I'm still an author and a journalist. So I wanted to take you along on my journey because I know a lot of people are switching from 9 to 5 work over to business ownership right now, either in response to AI or the pandemic, moving home, doing the digital nomad thing, or in anticipation of maybe AI taking their job, or on the more positive side, empowering them to do something that they couldn't do before. Um, One of the things that occurred to me when AI rolled out and I lost, I think, half a dozen content marketing clients in the tech startup space over the course of like 6 months, besides realizing that we had just, not gotten enough of a foothold in the space to provide enough value that they couldn't replace us with a chatbot. It doesn't really replace us, but good enough is often what fits the budget. Um, but it also empowered me to realize that, wait a minute, if you don't need me as the copywriter, I don't actually need you as the client because I can do something that's more direct from home. So that's not to throw any shade. I'm super grateful for all of the people that gave us a shot. It's a brand new agency in Michigan, but I love tech and I love learning, but I always knew I wanted to take this business in a direction where I could encourage people to do their own remote business because it's what keeps me healthy with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and mast cell activation syndrome, which is a connective tissue problem that causes joint dislocations, anaphylaxis, a whole bunch of problems. So I guess the point is it's very difficult to accommodate. And if you are in a similar circumstance or you are hoping that AI gives you more opportunities than it does bad news, come along for the journey. So I'm going to do a few videos here on where we're at with the rental house and how that is combining with the writing. And I hope that it both inspires you and that you'll book my vacation rental house because it's my writing cabin, but it was really an effort to give me a place I could be healthy because being near Lake Michigan is one of the best places to escape health effects from climate change for the moment. And I'm one of the sensitive people that kind of needs that sooner than later. So we started with that foundational need and found a way to afford it as a family and then reversed it into a business. Because my husband and I are, what do you call us, geriatric millennials who love Zillow, just watching real estate listings. And we've been thinking for years about how we would get into investment, whether it was investing with a trust or some sort of a syndicate that we could put together. And then that was a little too complicated to coordinate with everything else we had going on and everything going on with all of our friends that were interested. So we kind of scaled it back. But I'm super excited to tell you about what we're doing. So stay tuned.